As a guy who has been with a lot of women, there's a mindset that if you adopt will literally make women fight over you. You will literally be choosing what woman you want to give your time of day to, what woman you want to go on dates with, what woman you want to hang out with, what woman you want to reply to, what woman you want to give literally your time and attention to. And the mindset goes something like this. The mindset is called the abundance mindset. Abundance just means having more than necessary, right? It's there's scarcity, which is not enough to go around, and there's abundance, which is pretty much having more than necessary. The abundance mindset is a mindset that you want to adopt, especially when it comes to dating, especially when it comes to women, because it kind of goes something like this. Imagine if you had more women than you needed. Imagine if you had more women than necessary. Imagine if you had so many women on your phone that you didn't even know how to reply to all of them. Say you went on a date with each one every single day. That's 365 days a year. But there's still more. There's 1,000 women at your local college. So it's one of those things where no matter how hard you tried, there's not enough women to go around. Meaning, even if you wanted to choose every girl that wanted you back, there's not enough women to go around. The abundance mindset is pretty much like the women are out there and they want you, right? And there are more women out there that want you, then you know what to do with. Because at the end of the day, if you can think of this mindset, if you can have life and you live life kind of like this, it goes a little like this. You run into a girl and she doesn't have any power over you. She doesn't have any leverage over you, because if the moment she tries to tell you, "Oh, I'm not going to sleep with you unless you do this," you're telling her, "Oh, it's okay because I have another girl that totally will." The moment a girl tells you, "Oh, if you don't do this, this, and this, I'm not gonna stay," no problem. If you go out with a girl, it doesn't work out, no problem. If a girl tries to break your heart, no problem. If a girl tries to lie to you and disrespect you, no problem. Why? Because you could walk away. Why? Because there are more women out there. Why? Because there are so many women out there that you don't even know what to do with. Meaning, kind of like I said, even if you went out with all the women every day of the year, that's 365 days. That's nowhere near amount of women that are in your town that potentially could date you. Meaning, there are women are out there and they do want you because you're the type of guy who that women want. Hypergamy, women want the better, the bigger, the better. Meaning, when a woman comes into your life, she sees that there's not that many men out there that also are like you. Meaning, most of the guys she runs into are creeps. Most of the guys she runs into are lames. Most of the guys she runs into aren't a match. So when she finally runs into you, she's like, "Wow, I can't lose this guy because there's not that many men out there." And as a woman, she sees the type of guys that are out there, so she doesn't want those guys. She wants guys like you. So then when you start to meet women that also have that mindset, you have women that don't want to lose you. So then one girl doesn't want to lose you, then the next girl doesn't want to lose you, then the girl after that doesn't want to lose you, then the girl after that doesn't want to lose you. And next thing you know, you have a lineup of women that don't want to lose you. And what starts to happen is they start fighting for your time. They start to literally be like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And while the other girl's also telling you, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And while the third girl's also telling you, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And now they're all competing to see who gets to hang out with you today. And if you say, "Hey, I want to go to the movies," you get to choose which one out of those three girls you get to take. You get to choose which one of those three girls get to hang out with you, get your time and attention. The one get a reply. And it's one of those things where they all want you because they understand your value. But because you're so valuable, you get to have access to multiple women. And so the women are just lined up for you and they're literally fighting over you. And one of my favorite quotes goes something like this: "You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me." One more time. "You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me." Meaning, out of all the places in the world you could be, out of all the things in the world you could be doing, you're here with me. That's how valuable my time is. And the fact that I'm choosing you shows you how much it means. So every woman is trying to be that one girl that's like, "Hey, out of everywhere in the world that you could be, why aren't you with me?" And that's how every girl wants to feel. She wants to feel like she's special. So then when you have a bunch of girls that want to feel like that, they're all competing for your time. They're all competing for your attention. And this, like I said, works out in your favor because now you just have women fighting over you. And then you just get to live life the way you want. You get to pick and choose which one you want. You get to choose which day you want to go out. You get to choose who gets your attention. You get to choose who gets your time. And at the end of the day, you're living life because you have the abundance mindset and you're a high value man. So if you find this video helpful, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. And I make videos like this helping man, do what it do. But at the end of the day, kind of like I said, you could have women literally fighting over you by simply having the abundance mindset and understanding how valuable you are. But the thing is, you have to actually become valuable, because if you're just like every other guy, if you're a creep, if you're a lame-o, then the woman is not going to understand or see your value. But the moment she sees your value, the moment she understands that you're different, the moment she understands that you're rare, your value sticks in her brain, and she doesn't want to lose you. She doesn't want you to disappear. She doesn't want you to ghost her. She doesn't want you to leave her on red. So she's going to try to do everything she can to keep you. And you're going to have multiple women that also feel like that, and now you have a bunch of women that are trying to keep you, and life is going to be good. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. That's all I have for today's video. But I will see you guys in the next one. And if you have any opinions or any questions, leave it in the comments.